That tight, uncomfortable heaviness around your middle isn't just stubborn fat refusing to leave. It's a message your body has been trying to send, quietly at first, then louder, telling you that something deeper is out of balance. And the strange part is, most people try to fight this with diets, workouts, or sheer willpower, not realizing the real driver of the problem isn't the calories they're eating or the exercises they aren't doing. It's what's happening inside their metabolism long before the fat ever shows up on the outside. This type of belly fat behaves very differently from the soft little layer you can pinch under the skin. This is visceral fat, the hidden kind that tucks itself around your liver, pancreas, and intestines. You don't always see it clearly, but your body feels it. Experts describe it as active, almost like an organ of its own, constantly sending out chemical signals that disrupt your hormones, increase inflammation, and make weight loss feel nearly impossible. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to gain weight around their middle more quickly, or why that weight becomes harder to lose with age, especially after 40 or 50, visceral fat is often the invisible reason. But here's the twist. The real issue isn't the fat itself. It's the environment inside your body that allows that fat to grow in the first place. Certain hormones, especially insulin, decide whether your body burns fat or stores it, whether you feel hungry or satisfied, and whether your energy feels steady or unpredictable. And when insulin is pushed too high too often, everything slows down. Fat burning shuts off, cravings rise, inflammation builds, and your metabolism quietly shifts from balanced and energetic to sluggish and protective. This is why trying to lose belly fat with fewer calories or harder workouts often fails. You're addressing the symptoms, not the signal. But once you understand what really drives fat storage at the hormonal level, you can start making small but powerful changes that put your body back in fat-burning mode naturally. And surprisingly, many of those powerful changes come from simple ingredients sitting in your kitchen right now. Before we get into those ingredients, hold on to one important idea. Your metabolism isn't broken, it's blocked, and blocks can be removed. People often think of metabolism as something fixed, something that slows down with age and can't be influenced. But research from places like Harvard and the Mayo Clinic shows the opposite. The human metabolism is extremely adaptive. Give it the wrong signals and it slows to protect you. Give it the right ones and it begins repairing, balancing, and burning fuel more efficiently, even if you're older, even if you've struggled before. So what are the right signals? That's where the foods we're about to explore make all the difference. Each one taps into a different part of your metabolic system. Your insulin response, your hunger hormones, your gut health, your digestion, and even your internal temperature. And when used together, they create a way of eating that naturally shifts your body out of fat-storing mode and into fat-burning mode without restriction or stress. Let's begin with something most people overlook because it sounds too simple: healthy fats. Not the greasy, heavy fats that leave you feeling weighed down, but the kind your cells genuinely need to function properly. And one of the most powerful is extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil does something most foods can't. It communicates with hormones in your digestive system that control satiety, the feeling of being comfortably full. The oleic acid and polyphenols in olive oil slow gastric emptying, which means your stomach sends stronger signals of satisfaction to your brain. You feel full sooner and you stay full longer. This isn't a trick or a diet hack. It's biology. And it's one of the reasons people living in Mediterranean cultures, where olive oil is used daily, have some of the lowest rates of cardiovascular disease in the world. When you start your day with a small amount of olive oil, either on an empty stomach or mixed with lemon, you give your digestive system a gentle, stabilizing signal that reduces cravings hours later. But satiety is only one piece of the metabolic puzzle. The next piece is stability, specifically stabilizing your blood sugar so insulin stays low enough to allow fat burning to turn back on. This is where apple cider vinegar becomes a genuine metabolic tool. The acetic acid inside it slows the breakdown of carbohydrates into glucose, which means your body receives energy more steadily instead of in spikes. When glucose rises slowly, insulin rises slowly as well, and that single change can dramatically influence how much fat your body stores. People who deal with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or midday crashes often feel an immediate difference when they begin adding diluted apple cider vinegar to their routine. It smooths out the roller coaster effect that makes energy unpredictable and cravings uncontrollable. And contrary to popular belief, the benefit isn't magic. It's simply improved metabolic efficiency. Your body gets the chance to use the energy you consume rather than rushing to store it. But even these ingredients can't do their job if your gut isn't functioning well. The gut isn't just a digestive organ. It's an entire communication center influencing hormones, immune function, and inflammation. When your gut bacteria are imbalanced, it becomes harder to regulate hunger, burn fat, or even think clearly. This is why fiber, real, soluble fiber, is essential. Chia seeds, flax seeds, or psyllium husk aren't just healthy add-ons. They act like metabolic protectors. When soluble fiber enters your digestive system, it absorbs water and forms a gel-like texture. This slows digestion, which helps maintain steady glucose levels, but it also binds to excess cholesterol and supports bowel regularity. And perhaps most importantly, soluble fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria, helping them flourish. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids, which are directly linked to reduced inflammation, improved insulin sensitivity, and better appetite control. It's not an exaggeration to say your gut bacteria can influence your weight as much as the food you eat or the exercise you do. Now, the next ingredient may seem simple, but it plays a surprisingly powerful role in metabolism: citrus. Fresh lemon or lime in water, especially in the morning, supports hydration, which research shows is essential for efficient metabolic function. But beyond hydration, the natural acidity helps stimulate digestive enzymes, improving your ability to break down food and absorb nutrients. Many people who experience bloating or acid reflux don't actually suffer from too much stomach acid, but from too little. Adding natural acidity can help the lower esophageal sphincter tighten and support more effective digestion. And when digestion improves, inflammation tends to decrease, which makes fat loss easier and more sustainable. There's also the psychological benefit. Starting the day with something fresh and cleansing sets the tone for your entire eating pattern. You're more likely to make supportive choices when the first action of the day feels intentional and healthy. But metabolism also has a more active side, one that responds to temperature, circulation, and stimulation. And that's where spices like cayenne pepper come in. Capsaicin, the compound responsible for the heat in chili peppers, has been shown to temporarily increase thermogenesis, the process of generating heat inside the body. This means your body burns slightly more calories after consuming it, not because of anything drastic, but because capsaicin triggers your metabolism to work a little harder. This effect is small on its own, but when combined with improved insulin control, better digestion, and reduced inflammation, it becomes part of a bigger metabolic shift. People often underestimate how small daily habits combine to create dramatic changes. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet or cut out all your favorite foods. You just need to give your body the signals it's been waiting for. The signals that tell it it's safe to burn fat again, safe to balance hormones again, safe to let go of the inflammation that's been holding everything back. Visceral fat begins to shrink when you lower inflammation, stabilize insulin, support digestion, and nourish healthy gut bacteria. And the most beautiful part is that your body wants to do this. It is constantly trying to repair and rebalance itself. You're not fighting against your biology, you're working with it. If you've struggled with belly fat for years, it's not because you failed. It's because most advice focuses on the wrong problem. Counting calories when your hormones are out of balance is like trying to drain a bathtub while the faucet is still running. But when insulin levels stabilize, when digestion becomes efficient, when inflammation quiets down, fat loss becomes natural again. It's also important to acknowledge that none of this happens overnight. The body takes time to adjust. But small daily habits, like a tablespoon of olive oil in the morning, a glass of diluted apple cider vinegar before meals, a scoop of chia or psyllium to feed your gut, a splash of lemon water to start the day, a pinch of cayenne to warm the metabolism, add up. They create quiet, powerful changes internally that eventually become visible externally. And beyond the physical transformation, there's something deeply empowering about understanding your own biology. When you know why certain foods make you feel energized and others make you feel sluggish, you stop guessing and start choosing. You stop blaming yourself and start working with your body the way it was designed to work. And that shift alone can feel like a fresh start. As you begin exploring these simple ingredients, try starting with just one. You don't need to do everything at once. Choose the one that feels easiest or the one your intuition leans toward. Your body will feel the difference more quickly than you expect, especially if visceral fat has been affecting your energy, sleep, digestion, or mood. And to everyone listening who feels discouraged, especially those who think they've tried everything, I want you to hear this. Your metabolism is not fixed. It's responsive, adaptable, and capable of remarkable change at any age. You're not stuck. You just need the right signals. If this narration gave you clarity, hope, or even just one simple action to try tonight, I truly hope you feel encouraged. Let me know in the comments which ingredient you feel drawn to start with, and if you'd like more guidance like this, you're welcome to subscribe and stay connected. Your journey toward feeling lighter, clearer, and more energized begins with small steps, and you deserve to feel supported every step of the way.